As you can see, it's a gigantic signal, and it's right next to this little path here. Oh! Oh! Could be a gun. Moment of truth. Alright, that's a very nice morning in these beautiful woods. Once again, ready to go on another Walther 2 Metal Detecting adventure. Just had some nice breakfast here, energized, and yeah, I mean, I'm basically back at the spot from last video where we found the huge German Walther 2 silver treasures. So if you haven't seen that, you definitely want to check that out. And I'm pretty sure there's more around. Maybe not silver, but definitely some World War II relics, and it's such a nice location. It looks like the jungle in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of hard to swing the coil here, but it's a lot of fun, it's relaxing. So yeah, I'll just get straight into it and tune you guys in when the first signal comes in. Okay, there's some interesting signals here. There we go, it's entangled in the roots. Yep, look at that. That's definitely World War II equipment. Yeah, it's a belt hook, I think. Nice. Cool little find. Made from aluminium. That will clean up very nice. Yep, there are definitely still signals here. Looking all around these old trees, and yeah, we'll see what we can find. Some small iron signal, but you know, I'll just dig everything at this point. Who knows? It's interesting anyway. And a good workout at that. Alright. Oh, there we go. Ah, look at that. That is, well, what's left of a German K98K bayonet scabbard. The lower half, it seems. I think last time I found the upper half. It's pretty rotten, but yep. Another piece of the World War II time frame. We just had small iron, now that's a little bit bigger. Could be a gun. Feels pretty solid. Could be a gun. Yeah, it's coming loose. Here we go, here we go. Moment of truth. Is it a pistol? Oh, look. What is that? It's a pistol, right? Ooh! Whoa, what is that? Yo, that's crazy! It's a flare gun! What? Now that is a banger! That is a banger, look at that! These Bakelite grips, what? Beautiful condition! Yeah, as I said, the ground here is pretty rough to the iron. Well, actually it's not that bad condition here, but as you can see, the trigger guard and trigger completely gone. Wow, that is a fat flare pistol. I mean, they are pretty big considering the flares are pretty long as well. You hold something like this and it just hits you. War, destruction, the complete collapse of everything people once built. And it always makes me wonder, what if it all fell apart again? What would it actually take to start over from scratch? That's why I brought this with me today. It's called The Book, The Ultimate Guide to Rebuilding Civilization, and it's the sponsor of today's video. Honestly, it's one of the most insane encyclopedias I've ever come across. With over 400 pages of inventions and discoveries that shaped our world, this book covers everything, from primitive tools to groundbreaking innovations. There's even a segment on military tech, so if you're into the kind of things I dig up, you'll probably find that part especially interesting. It gives you a broad look at every aspect of human life. Survival, medicine, food, industrial achievements, it's all in here. The illustrations are all handmade and beautifully done. Even if you're not much of a bookworm, it's super engaging. It combines art and knowledge in a really unique way. And after going through it, I can see why it became a bestseller. I just love this kind of stuff. It connects the past to the future. So if you're into history, survival, or just love fascinating books, this one's for you. You can use my code METALMAX10 to get a discount and check it out using the link in the description below. It's an awesome gift idea, beautifully designed, and definitely a recommendation from me. Now what is going on there? So many high signals. Yeah, there we go. Just catapulted a lot of dirt on my face. Damn it. But yeah, it's another belt hook, it seems like, with some leather attached. Yep, there we go. Just as I thought. Nice condition again. Well, no, actually it's broken there, but still with the leather and everything. That's a screaming 90 again. Very nice. Ah, there we go. Number 3 already, goddamn. Wait. Oh, but this is a different kind. Look. It's actually a ring where all the leather straps would attach. Now look, this is where I found the silver treasure last time. And there is a signal in there. How? Didn't I check before with the pinpointer? Maybe I lost a coin. I mean, it was a lot of coins. Yeah, there's definitely a signal. Yeah, look at that. I actually, maybe I missed it, I lost it. It's 2 coins. Let's go. 2 5 Reichsmark coins in beautiful condition. And that's why you always double check your holes. Nice. So that makes it what? 74, I think, for the 5 Reichsmarks. Beautiful. Still can't believe it. I haven't cleaned the badge yet, but well, I think it was last week when I went here and found it, so didn't really have time yet, but that's nice. Look at that. I just filmed the 2 Reichsmark coins, went back to detecting, and now there's another signal. Why don't I listen to my own advice? Well, I guess I did double check my hole, but not triple check it. Who would have thought? I mean, that's another one, right? I mean, this right here was the hole with the coins, so I don't know. Yeah. I don't think I missed these last time and they dropped in here. I think they were buried here to begin with and I didn't even realize that, because most of them were in here. There we go. Always fun to do this live. There we go. Oh, another one. How? That's crazy. Another 5 Reichsmark coin from 1936. Beautiful. Look at that. That is a German Walther 2 10 pack. These are always nice to find. A bit corroded, but very nice indicator of the German activity here. Usually these have some nice stems up here, but this one probably doesn't. I have found very nice ones in the past, but yep, that's pretty cool. Some iron signal again. Maybe I can pull it out with the pickaxe. Yep, here it comes. Whew. Something big again. Oh, look at that! It's a magazine. Well, what's left of it at least. I think that's a... I think it's a PPS 43 magazine. Might be mistaken though. Whoa, that's interesting. That's been there for a long time under these big ass roots. Let's see. Yeah, I guess some more remains, but It's pretty gone, but interesting nonetheless. Yep, big iron time again. Yeah, that's big and deep. Alright. Oh yeah, could be another gun. Oh! Oh! You see that? It is indeed another gun. Well, I thought it was deeper. That was strange, but it's again a pistol with bakelite grips. Let's see here what we got. I think I kind of hit it there. Ah, dang it. Whatever, man. Whoa! Yo! That's another Walther P38. You remember, if you've been watching the videos, I found one before not too long ago, and it was actually pretty close to here. So there's number 2. Wow! Very iconic German World War II pistol. Yeah, kind of hit it there with the spade. Oh well, what you gonna do? Oh, there we go. Trigger guard is pretty rusted. Yeah, falling apart. But that is very cool, man. It's empty, not loaded. It's good. But, you know, still can't keep the firearms. It's nice to find them, nice to share them with you, but unfortunately, due to the very strict regulations here in Germany, we can't keep them. But whatever, I mean, I called it. I called it. I knew it. That is an awesome find, man. 2 pistols in one go. Let's see how many more we can find. I would really love to find some personal stuff, but I guess today it's gun day. Look at these 2 little guys carrying their prey. Little team effort going on here. They're pretty strong. The little caterpillar is probably dead. Not sure if they killed it or just found it like that, but yep, another big iron signal. Very high up on the surface. Right here. Ah, already feel it. It's a horseshoe. Well, I guess I already used up all my luck today, but maybe this replenishes a bit, hopefully. Alright, so this is getting out of hand. I didn't even turn on the camera because it was basically laying on the surface, so I thought just some modern junk. But after I turned around some leaves, look at that. I don't even have to dig. Look, that is wild. Just like this. It's another pistol. Well, missing the slide, but that's the grip from a pistol. Number 3 today. What is going on? That's a very strange location. Not finding any personal objects whatsoever. Well, besides the couple of belt hooks from the beginning, but just pistol parts, I guess. No. Wow, just laying on the surface. That's always what gets me, man. After all these years, you know, was dumped here in 1945 when the war ended and just been chilling here ever since. I have a signal right next to it, so I am going to dig this up live. Might be the slide. Yeah, could be. Or something else. Oh, yep, that is the slide right there. So it is complete. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, pistol number 3. There we go. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That's a big ass cartridge. And yeah, I found these before. These are Soviet. I'm not sure the caliber, but I mean, they do look like the American caliber 50 rounds. Very similar, but they are Soviet, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a big boy. Well, that's not iron for a change, but it's way too loud. Something very big. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, that's another one. There's another one of the big Soviet cartridges. I mean, obviously I'm not going to take them, but I just have to dig the signal. I mean, it's way too good. And there it is. Yep. Well, there are probably going to be more around, but I'm still gonna dig them. Alright, this is the last one I'm going to record. Just wanted to show you. I did not touch this. It's just laying here on the surface. It's just crazy. After 80 years, the stuff is still just laying in the woods. Forgotten, but still very dangerous. Oh, look at that. Huh, haven't found one of these in a while. That's a German Walther 2 gas mask nose piece. Maybe I can make out a year. No, this one is a bit too corroded, but nice find. Ah, look at that! First coin of the day. Would you look at that? Well, I think it's a post-war East German coin though. Okay, so it's actually an old coin, not post-war. That is nice, and I don't know why I said first coin of the day. We already found 3 silver coins, but you know, first coin that I find on its own, not from the treasure spot. That is nice. Nice signal again, but just so shallow. They are all so shallow. Oh look, yeah. Well, it's on the surface. It's a big shell casing. Not sure what kind, but maybe Soviet. The neck here is very, very wide. Interesting. Alright, little surface find here. Left by the Germans, maybe some communication equipment. I'm not sure, but there's definitely the Waffenamt eagle right there. I'll give you a close-up in a second, but yeah, got some bakelite parts here. So yeah, I mean, goes to show the Germans were here for quite some time. I mean, I found a lot of stuff here before. Something here. Oh, is it bakelite? Oh, wait. Yeah, I think it's bakelite. It's from a box. Bakelite box. Is it one of those telephone boxes? I think so. That could be. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, yep, that's definitely from the German field telephones. The bakelite boxes, but this one is pretty beaten up. But these little, I can't really make out anything here, but there should be some information on there. Yeah, so the little thing I found before was definitely some communication equipment. Sadly it's blown up or maybe burned, I don't know. They definitely got rid of it here, that's for sure. Okay, now this is very strange. As you can see, it's a gigantic signal and it's right next to this little path here, so no clue, maybe a vehicle part or what. I guess I'll try to dig it, but that's going to be a very exhausting one for sure. Alright, I think it's finally coming loose, whatever it is. Yeah, I can see. I don't really want to damage it, but I'm just so sick. Oh, I'm digging it out. Oh, there we go. Whew. Oh, Jesus, it was quite a piece of work. But now what is it? It's gotta be from the Walther 2 era, right? Certainly looks like it. Some sort of box, but why are there holes in there? Still filled with dirt. Would be nice if there's something valuable inside, but I'll doubt there is. Or maybe there is. Oh, there's some glass in there. Okay. Really just dirt. Dang it. Well, I mean, I don't recognize it, but it's gotta be something interesting for sure, right? Being buried that deep in a World War II location. It's gotta be from the war, but... well, I guess I'll do some research. Interesting find though. Pretty sure that's just another one of those Soviet cartridges. Yeah. Maybe not. Ooh, look at that! Sounded very similar to them, but there's something nice finally. Silver from a pocket watch. Nice. Sadly not complete, but that's a good way to end the day. It's very late. Still gotta walk all the way back to the car, but that is a nice finisher. Little silver from a pocket watch. Awesome. Maybe another little hotspot here. What we got? Right in there. It's getting dark, man. Can't make it out, but it could be a coin. Alright, I hope I'm mistaken, but honestly, could this really be number 4? It just feels like iron for now, but the shape, come on, man. Oh, what? What? That's a Luger! What? Yo! Oh, that's the first one I've ever found! Dude, what even is this forest? I just dug up like hundreds of these Soviet live cartridges because they sound so good, and just iron junk and ammunition, and now oh, that is find of the day. That is find of the day. But what? Why are there so many freaking pistols here? I don't even care, man. It's a freaking Luger, the probably most iconic gun ever, maybe ever, I don't know. The 1911 is probably also very famous, but the Luger, man, nothing beats a German Luger. Look at that. Sick. Absolutely mind-blowing. I don't even know what to say. Sorry for yapping so much, but unreal, guys. Unreal. Alright, I'm beat. It's almost time to head home. That was like 7 hours of detecting or something, of course with small little breaks, but let me just show you what came up, because it was an absolutely unreal day. And you can see I wasn't bullshitting when I said I dug up hundreds of these. I literally did. It's, I don't know how many, but this is part of metal detecting, you know? When you want to find something good, you gotta dig up the, well, I don't know, I wouldn't call this trash, but the unwanted stuff rather, because these sound exactly like this, which is silver. And yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta put in the effort and dig around a bit, but yeah, of course they are going to stay here. I'm gonna rebury them, but just wanted to show you the sheer amount of live cartridges I found. This is part of the hobby, this is part of the history. I mean, I just gotta mention it again for the new viewers out there who maybe haven't watched my other videos. I basically don't detect on battlefields. All these locations I go to, everywhere I dig, it's basically surrender areas, so late war locations from late April, early May of 1945, where the soldiers just got rid of everything they had, basically ready to surrender to the Americans. The war was basically over, and you know, that's just how the guns, the ammunition, how everything ended up here in these local woods. And yeah, I mean, that's part of the history and that's part of metal detecting, and it is really interesting to see. So let's just go through everything once again. This little mystery, or rather big mystery object, I'm gonna leave that here for now because I've got a couple of kilometers ahead of me on foot. But if any one of you knows, write a comment down below, and if it's something good, I'll come back and get it. So yeah, the best finds probably the 3 5 Reichsmark coins in beautiful condition, of course, from the treasure spot still. I missed those. The little silver pocket watch thingy is also very cool. 2 smaller coins. The German 10 pack over there. Got a lot of buckles with some leather. And these pieces are from some sort of optic, I believe. I have seen these before. Maybe binoculars or something, but yeah, look, these are some sort of pieces of glass. Very solid blocks for reflecting light or whatever. I don't know. This was all in one haul, so something optic related. We got a lot of buckles, iron buckles. Little mystery object right here. No idea. The freaking flare gun. Of course, I've also found some empty flare cases, so maybe fired by this very gun. Some big Soviet casings, I believe. The gas mask nose piece. The freaking Luger, which did not survive even some light cleaning. I just, you know, tapped it a little bit against the tree here to get some dirt and rust off, but as you can see, it's already breaking there. I mean, yeah, as I mentioned in the last videos as well, the ground in these locations here is very bad for the iron, as you can see, sadly, but whatever. This one here, I'm not quite sure. It's definitely not a Luger. The grip looks way different, but I also don't think it's a P38. We got the whole lineup here for comparison, which is pretty funny, but yeah, no idea. Maybe it is a P38 after all, but it looked kind of different, so I don't know, but yeah. And just like that, another awesome day of metal detecting comes to an end. I'm really enjoying the time outside now that it's summer again. There's just something special about being out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nature, and on top of that, searching for relics. So if you feel the same, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any more adventures. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.